Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Scott Carson coming to you live, the No Clothes Show from sunny San Diego. I'm actually here at the Dana on Mission Beach, and today's topic is, or I should say discussion, is a little bit all about storytelling. It's a little bit about making people laugh. Now, I'm excited and honored because I'm speaking here at Laughlin and Associates Magnify Your Wealth Summit. And it's at the beautiful Dana on Mission Bay. Well, first of all, I got to give a big shout out to the hotel, because last night when we came to the room, they had a thank you note, they had a fruit plate, fresh fruit plate there, and one other little thing. I mean, yes, a thank you note and a fresh fruit plate is awesome, but they took it one step further, which was just awesome, is they had a social media card on where they'd like me to post. Now, some people might have been like, well, that's great. You know, did they do something wrong? I look at it as doing something extra and going the extra mile. Now, they had a little card there that had their logo, the Facebook icon, Yelp, Instagram, Facebook, Yelp, and there's another thing, another travel site where they'd like for me to post it. What did I do? Of course I went on there and posted. Yes, I posted a picture of the thank you note. Yes, I posted a picture of the fresh fruit plate. And I gave them a great review about just being not only a great location, which you guys can see here in just a second. It's just phenomenal out here. See the boats. Hope you're okay. Oh, good morning. How you doing this morning?
Good.
So we're right here in the marina here in Mission Bay. And it's absolutely just another gorgeous morning. But not only is the location here gorgeous and the staff's always very friendly, they just go the extra mile to make things happen. I've actually come here and filmed some videos in the past for some stuff and videos, but just a great, not only is it a great event Aaron's putting on with a great amount of speakers, but the hotel, just a very classy place to do things. And of course, it's nice to be out here this morning on the water, look at the boats, sun coming up. My hotel room is right up there with a gorgeous balcony view of sunsets and things like that. But that's one way to really wow your clients, doing little extra things that they didn't ask for, little things that go a long way. All right, thank you notes are a lost art. Just saying, remember somebody's name, just doing little things is an amazing thing to do for your clients, your customers, private investors, your borrowers, even your vendors is a thing as well. So, I mean, we're staying here all weekend. It's not the cheapest hotel, but it's not the most expensive, but it's one of the nicer ones because it is quieter and just great location. So I'm actually coming out here in a little shade a little bit, so it's not so bright for me here. There we go. So, and that might be a little too dark. So there we go. That's probably better. So anyway, it's a great way to stay classy, as I would say, stay classy San Diego. A lot of places here will do a lot of extra things. A lot of places will rely on just the ambience, but the staff management go a long way. Now, yesterday, I was speaking. I actually wrapped up the day here at the Magnify Your Wealth Summit. And a couple things. I don't mind speaking wherever I speak. Wherever I speak it, I know I'm going to do a good job and make people crack up and walk away understanding notes. That's my whole goal. When I'm teaching or speaking somewhere, I have two goals. One, let's make sure they walk away with great knowledge. Okay, it's not all about pitch. It's a lot about knowledge and making things happen. And the second thing, if I can make them laugh, I'm going to connect with them on a much more personal basis than just regurgitating facts, regurgitating info. So how do I do that? How do I get to people? How do I connect with people more than somebody else will? Well, I first will make fun of myself. You know, I always try to start off with humor. I'll poke some jokes. So it's always good to have 2 or 3 things. We're in an asset protection summit. I started off with, hey, I'm from Texas. What we had to do for asset protection is we get a bigger gun. You know, stuff like that. You know, I make the joke about investing in God's waiting room, being Florida. Or that Texas does everything fast foreclosures, fast highways, fast executions. Stuff just to get people to laugh a little bit. And then, instead of just showing pictures and talking about deals, I share a little bit extra. The story about the borrower. So the borrower cried at the closing table, or how the borrowers first didn't speak any English and they spoke fluent English at closing, or how the borrower named their their grandson after me. You know, real stories. I'm not making stuff up. But it's a little extra. It gets people to identify a little bit more than just, oh, here's a picture of property, here's my profits, here's what I made, here's my ROI. That's great. Share something a little bit extra, but keep it classy. Now, public speaking is always, you never know what the audience is going to see. You need to know your audience. So like yesterday, I had an hour slot, but people were tired. It was the end of the day. We had gorgeous sunny views, and I had, bless his heart, kind of a dry CPA speak before me. So the audience was very kind of tired. Blah, they were lost, I would say. And so, big thanks to Aaron and Scott Duffy, who's doing a great job as an MC. They got, man, you got to get this crowd up. So I started off just joking around, making fun. And I don't want to go an hour. I'm not doing my normal sales pitch. I'm just going in and providing facts. Because my goal here isn't to sell workshops, it's to connect with other investors. So I go in, I speak about 45 minutes, which is about half the normal speaking time. But I cut it down, provide some facts, provide some content. I provide basically at least 5 things that I want to do, okay? I have to tell them a little bit about me, get them to like and trust me. I got to share basically a couple concepts, no more than 2 or 3 for the most part. I got to provide some stories, okay? I provide some stories. I tell them how to get in touch with me and follow up with, and then also my messages. What am I looking for? And I actually only got 4 out of the 5 yesterday because I got wrapped up a little bit. I didn't want to come through and tell them exactly what I was looking for, but a lot of people understood what I was looking for, so I kind of get away with it a little bit because I'm going to be here all weekend meeting with people, sharing a little bit more about notes. So I did 4 out of 5. People said I did really well. I had people laughing, which is the most important thing to me. And we got our message out. But stay classy. You can't come across and be too extreme. You can't have the Gary Vaynerchuk view of things of dropping the F-bomb within first minute most of the time. I mean, he can get away with it because he's Gary Vaynerchuk. People come to appreciate that. Me, I probably cuss a little bit too much anyway. I try not to drop too many F-bombs. I didn't drop an F-bomb yesterday, which is good. I've been known to let one slip every once in a while because that's just normal conversation with people. You have to know your audience. If your audience is tired, you can't come into dry discussions. You can't put up long videos that take forever to load. You can't have a voice that puts people to sleep. You've got to be loud. You've got to be wake people up a little bit. Maybe that's requiring them to get up. Our first speaker yesterday is an ex-Marine. He sees people start to fade, he gets everybody stands up for 5 seconds, or he's getting people to respond back with ooh rah. He has the audience participate. All right. One thing I like doing is when I'm talking about assets, I ask people, what would they bid for this? What would they pay for this? So it works to do a little bit of an auction thing. And as it's going up, it becomes like, I'll offer 15, we're at 30. I make fun of the person as I'm offering 15. I'm like, come on, man. Which works to get people to crack up about things. So whenever you're speaking and you're out talking to people or you're at some place, just stay classy. Be yourself. Don't be fake. There's somebody here who, yes, I give it to see a little bit in trouble at the back of the room sometimes because I'm loud and I'm trying to keep it quiet. Well, so I come and go, oh, shh, you gotta be quiet. Well, within the next 5 minutes, the guy's over on the phone being loud himself. He's the first guy in line for lunch. I'm like, come on, man. Let everybody else eat first before you. Let the people who are actually paid to be here grab their lunch. Don't be that douchebag